Hey everybody, this is Sportimus here, and today we'll be doing Minibot Mania! Woohoo! Take a look at the front of the box here. We have the artwork of Bumblebee, Tailgate, Outback, Pipes, and Swerve. We have something written in Japanese. We have the number in 10. We have other stuff written in Japanese. We have Takara Tomy here. Woo! Alright, we have the side here, more pictures of the same critters. We have this here. We have the fantastic artwork that appeared in the back of the original G1 Transformers with Metroplex and Triptychon and 2 hot rods for some reason. I wonder what's up with that. And yeah, you got some stuff here, more stuff written in Japanese which I cannot read, yet the same phone number that I really shouldn't be calling. Other side here, bottom, blah 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 blah. Let's get on with the good stuff. How about that? Now I gotta say, like I said with the Encore Jazz Meister, the packaging is fantastic on these critters. Unlike Hasbro, you just pull this out, set that to the side. You have a very nice presentation even out of the box. You remove the top lid. You remove the retaining portion, which has a molded plastic for each and every figure. And the figures are free. You can just pull them right on out. You're done. You're set to go. Okay, let's start off with Bumblebee here. This is the Encore 10 Bumblebee from the 5-pack. As you can see, he is a yellow Volkswagen Beetle. Isn't he cute? Oh, so adorable. Yes, he's cuddly. Yeah. He'll also blow you away when you're a Decepticon, so don't get too close. Let's bring out the original Generation 1 Bumblebee. And as you can see, there are some differences. I'm not doing very good today with centering stuff, am I? As you can see, the bumpers and headlights are painted silver, unlike the original Bumblebee where his bumper is basically black plastic and his headlights are unpainted. Now my version of Bumblebee from the Generation 1 had the rub sign applied to the top of the roof. There is a version of Bumblebee where he does have the Autobot logo applied to the roof, so I can't really knock that too much. However, the other differences are the rear end. The Encore reissue has the rub sign sticker on the back of the car. I probably shouldn't get too close because it gets a little blurry, and I apologize for that. You also have the painted bumpers being silver, and you have the painted taillights being red. And the original does not have that, and it has a different sticker on the back, which kind of looks like a spare tire. I'm not really quite sure. It's a round thing, maybe it's a flower. I don't know. It's pretty groovy. Anyway, that's these two guys here. And of course they transform the exact same way. I love these guys. Love them, love them, love them. These guys bring back a lot of memories. I played with these guys like crazy when I was a kid. I used to bring them to school, hide them in my desk. You know, kid stuff. That's G1 Bumblebee there. This guy here. Same kind of deal, except he's a lot tighter, which is nice. I was really looking forward to getting a new Bumblebee. And now we have more differences. We have the face here of the G1 Bumblebee, which looks very close to the artwork of Bumblebee, where he has a faceplate and a visor for eyes. So he never had a face like you saw in the cartoon. And he's not painted in the face. It's just a silver mask with a molded yellow color around. So that's the Bumblebee we all grew up in the 80s with. And this is a Bumblebee that has just been issued. And as you can see, it's blurry. So yay! Alright. His eyes are painted. The character we all know and love. That's grown quite a bit over the years. And I like the improvements that they did with him. Next one, Tailgate. Now Tailgate looks just like the G1 Tailgate. From the outside. They're both a white Pontiac Trans Am T-top. They look pretty much the same from there and there. Their differences are in their bellies. The G1 had a square Autobot symbol there. Their Encore has it outlined in the shape of the Autobot face. The stickers are a little bit different. The blue here in the little buttons or whatever they are is a little bit different color than this one, but nothing really all that extravagant except for the fact that, again, his visor is painted, this guy is not. So let's transform these guys and you can see it better. Really nothing to them. And as I say that, there we go. They just like to see me struggle, that's all. Now the one thing about Tailgate is he likes to fall backwards. Why? I don't know. Let's see if the new one does. A little better for some reason. Okay, so there you have them. This is the Encore, this is the G1. You can kind of tell that their bodies are a little bit different shade of greenish blue, but it's a very slight change, not that big of a deal. So that's Tailgate. Articulation, arms go all the way around. That's about it there, and bends there. That's it. Bumblebee, same kind of thing, except the knees don't bend. Pipes. Here's the Encore pipes. And here is the G1 pipes. Now again, I'll tell you, the bodies are a slightly different shade of that bluish color. Bluish green, I don't know, it's an odd color. But this G1 is a little lighter than the new Encore one. I'm not sure if it's because of the age of this figure or it's just the way they're molded. But the key difference here is, again, the paint applications. The Encore line has the painted headlights, and this original G1 line did not. Transformation wise, same kind of thing. Pull the legs out. Pull the wheels out. Pull the head, the cab up and back, and you have pipes. Same thing with this guy. Pull the legs out. Pull the wheels out in the front. Take the cab. Pull it back, and there you have pipes. And they look pretty much the same in this mode. There's very little, if anything at all, that I can say about that. But they're very close. So that is Encore pipes right there. Swerve! Here is G1 Swerve. Colors seem closer together in that burgundy color. No real noticeable differences in the truck mode. They both look the same from the front. The sides, like a mirror image of one another. The back. But robot mode is where they are different, just a little teeny bit. Very easy to transform. There he is. Bends at the knee, swivels all the way around, 360 at the shoulder. That's about it. That's as much as you're going to get out of these guys. Pipes is just his arms go rotating 360 degrees like this guy does. But they don't bend at the knee. Move these things around. Mine is loose for some reason at the knee here, so they don't really snap in place. That's a minus. Arms fold out. Now, as you can see, the stickers are almost the same. Actually, they are the same with just a slight difference in the color right there. But again, it's blurry, sorry. The faces are the biggest difference. This guy has a painted faceplate and visor. This guy is just red. So there's Tailgate for you. Woohoo! It's a little sharper. So, whoops. Okay, and last but not least, we have Outback. Outback is the only one that I do not have a G1 version of, so I have nothing to compare him with, and I'm sorry. But he's pretty much the same way as he was in his original release, and that includes the unpainted or unapplied stickers to the sides here, and the top has a spare tire. He's the only one that comes with an accessory, which is like a big bazooka cannon type of thing, and this attaches to the top of the vehicle on the center of the wheel, and it can rotate because it can all the way around, because it's a round peg in a round hole. Ooh! Alright, sorry. Anyway, so take that off to transform him. This guy looks the strangest of them all. I really do. I remember when I got this guy, I was like, oh yeah, I remember why I didn't buy him. And he's, I don't know. Well, I'll let you be the judge of him. That'd be him. Oh, sorry. He's taller, so he has to go up a little bit. And back. So there he is, Outback. He's got really long legs that just sort of are way too far apart. He's got really short arms. And like the other Minibots, no real hands to speak of. I can almost guarantee you that his visor in the G1 version was never painted blue. I think it was just a solid silver, if I remember right. But otherwise, again, he's pretty much the same as he was then. So that is the 5 Minibots for you. There you have the 5 Minibots. As far as the rest of the things that they come with are basically, you have these cards that also have the same artwork. I haven't opened them because I have no reason to, really. I mean, they're all written in Japanese and I can't read it. And you have their, I guess that would be beneficial, I suppose, their abilities, their stats, I should say. And these are in the same order as the Hasbro ones. These numbers will correspond to that. So that's probably the most beneficial and useful thing that these offer, other than their artwork. The other thing that they come with, which is the last thing, are the, of course, instructions, which are again sealed, because if you need instructions to transform these guys, then you really shouldn't be playing with Transformers. I'm sorry, but if you can't transform these guys, and you need instructions for them, then there's something wrong, okay? And we're not talking about MP Megatron here, we're talking Minibot series of Transformers from G1. So with that said, is this line worth getting? Well, if you like G1, you don't have G1, or you don't have all the G1 figures that you wanted to get when you were a kid, or whatever, then the Encore line is a really nice way of filling in the missing toys that you wanted in your collection, which is what I have been doing. The Encore Jazz has been fantastic. This is the other Encore, number 10. By no means is it a letdown. Very well done. The packaging is fantastic. It's great that you can put them in the box, take them out of the box, whatever you want, and it'll display well either way. Something I wish you can do with Hasbro Transformers. You just can't. Once you pull them out, they're never quite right ever again, if at all. That said, these things are not cheap. Okay, that's $35 for these things. You get 5 of them, so that's about $7 per figure. For $35 and you don't have these, it's worth it. In my book, I think it's worth it, especially for Bumblebee. And Pipes is nice too. Pipes, Swerve, Bumblebee, Tailgate are probably the nicest. Well, 4 out of 5 ain't bad. Outback is sort of a weird looking fellow. He's taller than the other ones, but he's not a bad figure. I mean, they're for display purposes basically, and if you have kids, they're pretty nice too for that. A nice set, very well done. I don't see them being as cheaper than the originals in terms of the way they're constructed. They feel the same way, like this Bumblebee and the original Bumblebee. They pretty much feel the same way. The plastic feels the same. They're the same height. They're made the same way, except for their faces. That's the only difference, really, and the paint applications. Bumblebee is the only one of the bunch that comes with rubber wheels, though, so that's something you should keep in mind. Don't be disappointed, and it's not because they cheaped out. They didn't, because the G1 ones also came with plastic wheels, so that's the way they were, and that's how they made them again. I think they're a little bit more detailed in the originals, which is nice, so that's something to consider. So with that said, scoring wise, you know, I'm not going to really give these guys a score. They're just worth getting, okay? To me, if you want to look at scores, I did a review on this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. You can check those out for the scores if you really want to, and they're going to be slightly better. So, with that said, thanks for watching, and I'm done rambling along here. Ramble. Catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.